And then,
skill
yeah,
got
Katame will be first. So let me go ahead and kind of explain what you guys are seeing. So, you guys there's a side entrance to the courtyard over here that men are coming in through, and 4 swordsmen come in, and they look just like bandits, like Bandit Ronin. They do not look like they're interested in joining the Roshigumi. They look like they're interested in harassing people and taking their money and fighting you guys. And in the middle is like another like kind of weaselly looking bandit. He's got 2 daggers instead of a sword, and these guys just have swords, and they're like holding them in like fighting stances as they approach.
All right,
so here we go. First combat. So it is Moyasu. Moyasu is first.
All right. God damn it! Why do I gotta be first?
No pressure.
Welcome.
Lead us off.
You could delay theoretically.
No, it's fine.
Stall.
It's fine. Moyasu will target these 2.
Yes, music. That's not pink.
And try to hit them with
Didn't
electric
I mean
arc.
to do that?
Critical
12
successes noted.
and 14. So 1 takes half damage. So the second one here takes 1 damage, and the other one takes 2 damage. Ah! Electricity arcs out from Moyasu's hand or from his sword.
Definitely from the sword.
Yeah.
Swings the sword, and electricity flows across
actually,
the
which ones are you
blade.
targeting? Actually,
One.
The 2 in the top left corner.
oh, okay.
These 2.
Okay, so this one takes 2, and this one takes 1. So electricity arcs through them and like hits them, and they kind of like jolt in like pain and yell like, what sorcery is this? Oh, he's summoning lightning. Oh god.
The art of magic is.
Then
You
it
face the
is-
Hagane no Tenpesto.
Oh, the next person is Hero.
I need a hero. That's joke. I'm getting that out of the way. I know that's gonna happen every 10 seconds.
Yeah. Hero Deki.
I will use a stride action to move from here to here,
Yeah.
and then I
Moyasu's
will.
not happy about this.
And then I will ready an action to trip with my bow staff anyone who gets within 10 feet of me. Any enemy who gets within 10 feet of me.
And then oh shit. Fuck. Kenji.
So Kenji goes. His love for
Yeah.
them was like a truck berserker.
Ah!
So he really he's full on just like gouts of flame are coming out of his mouth, and his sword is starting to superheat. And he uses the sudden charge action to move 50 goddamn feet and attack a dude. So he's going to attack
50 goddamn feet.
He's gonna
Holy shit.
He's going to attack not Tiger, Dagger McFuck. Okay.
That absolutely hits. Kenji just like rushes across the battlefield and brings his flaming sword down onto this Weasley guy and slashes him in half from his shoulder to his chest. He just falls over dead.
Just cauterizes the wound too, so blood doesn't even spurt out.
Yeah.
And
And,
then, like,
that immediately shakes these guys. They're like,
His-
oh shit.
His head immediately just turns 90 degrees to the ones next to him.
Oh,
You're
Oh.
next.
fuck. Holy shit.
Well, I'm off to a great start.
All
I'd
right.
say.
And that guy's fucking dead. So now.
I also
it's
have 3 temporary hit points, and I automatically succeed a DC 0 check to maintain rage.
All right. Now it is the sword Ronins go. So this guy will move over here. He charges at Moyasu.
That'll trigger my trip.
That's right.
So that'll fail regardless because it'll be 10
yeah.
plus its reflex save.
Yeah.
But that's what it was.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, there's not much.
It's low roll. So he runs in and he will slash at Moyasu.
That'll hit.
And then he will deal 4 damage to Moyasu. And then seeing Hiro try and trip him, he will try and make another slash at Hiro. Oh, 18 to hit?
That will still hit.
And deals 7 damage to Hero.
Okay.
Woo! Then this one will attack our boy Kenji. Oh!
Seems good.
And he deals 7 damage. But when he crits and he hits Kenji, his sword shatters.
Oh, because it's shitty.
Oh, it's
And-
fragile.
Yeah, it's fragile. And he like stares at it and he's like, oh. And
Yes,
then
resistance to piercing.
Yep.
he
And fire.
Nice.
he will just try and make an untrained punch. And he will miss with that, I'm sure. And those are his actions. And then the other one here is going to make an attack as well against Kenji. Also hits.
Rolling high.
And 6
Oh.
damage. And then this one is going to rush up to Yuboku and attack him.
I'm doing my job. I'm tanking.
Yeah, you taking. You take it, boy.
You are foolish. I say
And
that.
then
I do.
20.
This is rolling pretty good.
And then 7 damage. I've been rolling pretty good, yeah.
7 damage. Whew.
And then that is it for their goes. Then it is Yuboku. You see basically there's like fighting happening in like the front entrance over here. Oh my god, fuck. Holy shit. Alright. Yuboku.
All right, I will first spend my first action to command Katame. So yeah, command animal to attack this bro. So he moves and then attacks.
Yeah, Katame listens.
The hit.
That does hit.
Okay, he does a D8 plus his
Alright,
dex, 3
Oh,
damage,
Okay.
or plus his 4 damage. 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. So yeah, Katame bites into this guy's like the back of his calf and just like takes out a chunk. And he's like, "Oh, this dog! What is this dog doing?"
Loves that
And
crunch.
then my turn.
Yes. Then
For
you
the rest of my turn, I have 2 more actions.
You have 2 more actions, which include attacking this guy, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I don't want to bust a spell out on this dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the other guy's within cone range. Let's check. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. I'll just attack this guy and then we'll see what happens. So,
Yeah.
my attack. I bust out my katana.
And you deal 10 damage, and you take him out. So Katame like bites into his ankle, and he sinks down, and you just bring your sword down and finish him off, driving him into the ground.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
All right, so then I'll just move up 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, by the way, when battle starts, guys, I threw down my cane, and then when I run though, it's kind of like not solid. Yeah, it's kind of like running.
Late stage
He's definitely suffered
osteoporosis.
some war wounds. He's a veteran, man.
Yep.
I am.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, so I run up to this guy, and that'll be the end of my turn.
I'm sure it was weird and filled with squirrel brains.
Now it's Arata.
So
What
Arata
is
got
that?
fucked up because everybody else stepped in his line. So
Can't cast no lightning bolt.
no,
And he's level 1. I hope he's not casting lightning bolt.
Yeah.
sure, he's level 1.
Me and Tom talk.
It's like,
Uh,
listen, I'll be level 6 and I will go to the base.
so first things first, I'm gonna cast shield, and he pulls like a shield out of the air and has it around his arm,
Nice.
and then cast magic missile. So it does 8 damage total. 10 damage
okay.
total
Cool.
to the top guy.
10 damage total. All right, he also goes down. These blue missiles of force strike him, and he's just like, oh. All right, nice. Then, all right, your allies fucking fire. So you guys hear like shouting and attacks coming. I guess Arata is really the only one who can see, but you see, if you look at the front entrance, Hizumaru Oki is just picking up people and like slamming them on the ground and like kicking them and like stuff like that. Like
Harada's just like,
throwing them around, not even using a weapon. And the vice commander is like slashing with his sword and firing his gun at the same time, just going crazy. And Hanjo is going to fire an arrow.
Oh wait, the guy in front of us died?
Yeah, so an arrow whizzes past Yuboku's head and hits this guy, and he just goes down from a headshot. Yeah.
A hunter. I like it.
All right, and then at the top of the order, more guys appear.
Oh.
Yes, this is wave 2. So one of these guys shows up, and he has a spear. These guys are using swords, but this guy has a spear in his hands when he comes out.
Oh god, I don't know Makiri counter.
Yeah, you're gonna get fucked by this guy. And he shouts and he says, "Take their heads. We'll get a good bounty for them." All right, and then it is back up to the top, Moyasu.
Yeah, Moyasu will blast him in the face again with lightning.
That is
Just kidding, I will not hit him in the face with the sword.
Oh, wait, you have multi-attack penalty after casting a spell?
I don't
Oh,
know.
did I hit?
That's with like a -5. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
I might have hit the wrong thing then.
it still misses anyway because that would have been a 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, that misses. So you cast your lightning again. He gets hit
Oh,
by it.
is that why there's attack 1, attack 2, and attack 3 on there?
Yeah. But that's only when you're
got
using like consecutive strikes. Like you can still cast
Got
a spell and then like make like
Yeah.
a normal attack. Yeah.
Got it. I think I just
Oh.
misclicked. I'm using trackpad.
But I was just making sure because if you press, that's still like a 6, so that misses. All right, and then Hero.
Okay. Hero will flurry of bros.
Flurry of Bros. Blow this guy.
As
yeah,
his
let's kill and
first,
salute.
as his first action, he will flurry of blows this guy. So first attack is a 15.
Nice, that hits.
It does 11 damage.
11 damage takes him out. He goes down. You like crack him over the head, and he falls.
Okay.
He falls prone.
Instead of taking his second attack, well, he doesn't take his second attack. Instead, he will simply ready in action to trip someone who gets within 10 feet of him.
All right, nice. All right, now Kenji.
Sudden charge, big bad spear boy.
All right, this guy has an attack opportunity, so he's going to use it when you come
Alright.
charging in.
Okay.
He's like, no, thank you, sir. Oh, 23 hits.
Yep, that'll hit.
5 damage as he stabs you.
Take a lot of damage.
Gotta
Alright.
take damage to give damage, right?
First hit.
Yeah.
That misses, I believe. Second attack.
Yeah.
13.
13 will actually hit, yeah.
Nice. All right. 12.
Yeah, these guys are like not really wearing like real armor. They're kind of just like patchwork, like
Takes 10 damage.
ooh, 10 damage. All right. He takes a good chunky hit, but he is still standing.
All right. And then I need to do a d20 roll to see if I maintain rage. I maintain rage.
Well, what do you have to like roll for
I
it?
have to be a DC 5, and then the next turn will be a DC 10, and then a DC 15. It doesn't even add stats or anything.
All right. All right, these guys, this one runs over as I use an arrow to look at.
Yeah. You can actually hide. Yeah, you can actually hide the arrow from others.
Oh,
That's
okay.
an option.
Yeah.
So that'll
Oh.
trigger my trip,
Yeah,
but he'll get cover.
yeah. And it's against his reflex. DC?
Reflex.
Yeah, his reflex DC is 14.
Okay, that fails it.
You get-
And this one is actually going to attack Yuboku. And then this guy is going to attack. So we're gonna roll some attacks here. First, the Yari warrior is going to attack Kenji.
Oh shit! I just realized I have resistance to piercing damage.
Oh yeah, that was piercing. Yeah, he was using a spear.
I have to look up what resistance is. I don't know if it's half.
I'll get
I'll
up
just
to
roll,
that.
I'll just roll his attack. Okay, well here's a crit. Fuck. God, I'm rolling so good. I don't know why. And that is 10 damage, but it'll be resisted, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I've been rolling so many crits.
All right, so what's this guy doing to me?
This guy is slashing you, possibly.
Okay. He hits.
7 damage.
Woo!
And this is against Moyasu.
I've taken 2 crits to the face. And I'm still doing relatively
7
okay.
damage.
Impressive.
Not for much longer though. I am very low in health.
Stop it, Kevin.
How's it feel? How you guys feeling? All right. And then it is Yuboku's go.
All right, I'll do the command my wolf up to attack.
Borf. Borf, borf, borf. You know, it always seems like
Yeah,
ABBA
right?
comes up in my playlist for combat.
It's a weird choice.
I've just been rolling really well. I haven't rolled a single miss on attacks. 9 damage? Oh yeah, okay. 9 damage. This guy coughs up blood. He's like, my shins! He coughs up blood.
But he's not dead, huh?
He's not dead, no.
Damn
Tommy
it.
takes a big bite out of him, but he's still alive. What do? What am do?
All right, well, I guess I gotta finish him off.
That hits?
I'm pretty sure these guys have 10 health, so rescue pepperonis.
Yeah.
That's in pepperonis indeed. Because, you just slashed across his midriff and like his guts like come out. He's like, oh no! He like falls over.
Herc, a dirk.
Info to spray.
And then I need to position myself in a very interesting spot. So let's see here. All right, that's it. I move back.
All right, cool.
Don't move further away from me, Dylan. Just stay right there.
Then it's Arata.
If I'm moving, it's towards enemies after this.
Has the guy nearest to me taken
Don't
damage
move
yet?
away from me. That's what I'm saying.
This guy has not.
This guy's taking some damage.
This guy has taken damage. He looks bloodied, like he's like coughing up blood.
So I'm going to use Hand of the Apprentice on the one nearest to me.
Yeah.
So what it does is it like a magical, like a force hand pulls my katana out of the sheath and slashes the guy in front of me.
Whoa!
Have we gotten time to watch Thunderbolt Fantasy yet?
You
I
should
missed.
watch Thunderbolt Fantasy. Wait, wasn't that your attack? 16? It rolled it already.
No, it rolled the wrong modifier
Oh, okay. That's okay.
because it's supposed to be a ranged attack, so it gets a +2 instead of a
+1.
instead of
Oh.
a +1.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, that misses.
And then I will stride away.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, and the katana returns to my sheath.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rezips katana.
But whether the attack succeeds or fails, the weapon flies back to you. That's awesome.
20, 25.
Is that a cantrip or is that a...
It is a power, so it uses a spell point
Yeah.
to use,
Yeah.
and I have 4 per rest or per
Alright,
day.
cool.
Right, jump in the well for safety.
Yeah.
I can
That's
swim.
actually like a fire pit, basically. Yeah, where you guys are making your stuff.
Oh,
All right.
Is swimming an athletics check?
yeah.
It
Probably.
is.
That guy's like, nope, I'm done.
I'm fucking done. Shit. So you guys can't really see what's going on in the back entrance, but you hear like loud like grunting and splashing sounds and like bones crunching.
Oh god, he's fucking.
He's fucking up. Murakami's like, behold my technique. All right, and then over here, Hanjo is going to take a shot. Gonna help you guys out. He's going to target the one attacking Mayasu. Deals 9 damage to that guy. Oh, he coughs up blood, but he's still alive. All right. Then it's back up to the top. Oh, actually, at the top of the round, or the end of the round, the third wave appears. Do you remember me? I was in Sengoku 1.
No.
I don't actually remember his name.
I don't remember him at
Oh,
all.
what?
I don't either.
Mitsurugi, my old friend.
Dude, I remember him. He was one of the original Oni bandit dudes.
A Ronin strides into the courtyard here, who looks like this. And he says, "I love the life of banditry. It's the best. Now let's fight." And he looks like he has a real sword.
Wait a second. He looks interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, but yeah, he's from our last campaign, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also got a 10, so he'll just go on the enemy's turn.
Okay. How convenient.
How convenient. All right, Moyatsu, you are first.
All
The
right.
enemy before you looks very bloody. and beat up.
I will attempt to slash him across the chest with my sword.
And you, of course. Oh, is that crit? It's a crit. You gotta
Of
do
course,
it.
that's a crit.
You gotta do it. Do it.
In case you guys haven't noticed, my character portrait is Yasuo, and I'm playing a wind sorcerer. Hasaki!
What?
Dude, I
Oh
know.
my god.
Hasaki.
I totally noticed.
All right, click that roll critical damage button.
Hasaki!
Oh yeah, 10 damage. All right, you summon the winds and slash.
You
Your
fucked
sword
this.
doesn't actually touch the guy, but the wind cuts him into pieces. He turns into ribbons.
Ribbons. Because
Brutal.
I'm a catfolk. Secretly. Secret catfolk.
It's not really secret if you say it. And then what else does Moyasu do? You have 2 more actions.
Sorry.
Moyasu will. How far is this?
He is 30 feet away. Exactly 30 feet away. Take the boss challenge. He shows up. He's like, "I am the Ronin Tsurugi. And I will slash all of you."
Moyasu will.
I guess there really isn't like a charge action anymore, is there?
Nope.
All right.
Is it an ability now?
Nope. Well, it might be actually.
Moyasu will use Gust of Wind.
All right. What does that do? Let's see. It'll tell me actually.
Dude, use it through the fire and like spit ash in their face.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So a 60-foot line of wind emanating from me towards him.
Okay.
Yeah, you are
See?
Yasuo.
Ah, fuck. He got
So-
a 20 on the reflex save.
So he can't move against the wind
All right.
until
Nice.
next turn.
Nice. So
That is
he
one thing
can't,
I
like-
really. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He can't like move this way basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's one thing I really like about PF2's spells is like even on like unless they critical save, usually there's like at
Something.
least a minimum effect.
Moyasu summons the winds and blocks Tsurugi from moving. Oh, damn you! Why is the wind so strong today? My hair! So beautiful. And then
My hair looks fabulous.
That was 2 actions. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2.
All out of actions. Hero.
I will spend an action to position my bow staff to parry, and then I will ready an action to trip an enemy who gets within 10 feet of me.
All right.
It's
All
the
right,
font.
perfect. Okay.
And that is all.
Kenji.
Hero is like dancing around Moyasu.
The 14 hits at the very least.
13 does hit. Yes.
10 damage to this dude.
Boom. That takes him out. And he like holds up his spear to try and block your strike, and you just smash through it and through his face. And he goes
Makiri
down.
counter him. Makiri
Oh.
counter him.
Then I'll just ollie over here while I catch my breath. All right, let's see if I make my rage check. I don't. All right, so I'm fatigued next round and I pop out of rage.
Look. All
Dude.
right.
Yeah.
Now it is Tsurugi. Tsurugi can't move this way, so he can't move against the wind. But he can like move like around this way.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
And he kind of looks at Katame. He's like, I don't want to hit it. I don't like. That's not cool.
A bandit with morals.
So instead, he will move over here, and he like holds his sword, and just like waits. He's like, "Come at me then! If you think you could cut me down, ha ha ha! You will be wrong."
I feel like he underestimates Arata.
Yuboku.
He underestimates Wolf Time.
So I
Wolf time.
finally finished reading the spell completely, and I realized I didn't want to do why I moved back here. So I'm going to do the first 2 actions of it, and do somatic and vocal or whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm going to heal, if you're willing, Kenji.
Yes. God, please.
Nice.
Life is pain.
Well, what's the range of
30
spell?
feet.
Nice.
As long as I do both, it's 30 feet.
I can.
The 3-action one is a burst, isn't it?
And what does it sound
It's
like?
a burst, but it only does my wisdom modifier. It doesn't do the 1d8. So I was like, I was gonna heal everybody, but 3 damage, that's really not like.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what does it sound like when you're doing it?
I don't know. I don't have a lot of HP.
So here's
I've
what I-
taken 2
here's what I
crits in
do.
the face.
Is I like smash up some herbs and I'm like singing in your boy. I'm singing about
It's your boy.
And Yaibu.
It's your boy, your Boku.
Is it in your boy? Am I saying it wrong?
Boku.
Like, comment,
Yaibu?
subscribe.
Yaibu.
It's just like an Enya song.
I'm singing in Yaibu, and I'm actually singing about Pachi, the Kume of insanity, and how I want it to leave Kenji's body.
These wounds are crazy. Get the fuck out.
No, I think you're insane, and I think that's the problem.
Oh,
These wounds be tripping.
you're trying to exercise my evil spirit.
Yeah. And so then, I heal.
Says the
Heal
guy
5.
with dementia.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
my final action, I give my command to him. He moves. And he attacks.
Mark.
Barf.
Is that
Noise.
it? 6 damage. Spite.
Nice.
You should not have ignored Katame.
Oh, you're a bad dog. No, I'm gonna take you to the pound.
Oh shit! I mean, the alternative is he's just gonna kill him with a sword. But
Yeah.
anyways, Arata like
Arata.
pulls out like his spell book, flips it open, and then draws power from it and uses Drain Focus to cast Magic Missile again. Except this time it's gonna be a full round or 3-action one, so it's 3
Magic
Missiles.
missile.
3 missiles.
Ooh. Okay.
So minimum.
8
so,
damage.
8 damage.
yeah,
is
8
enough.
damage.
All right, that's pretty good. Oh, damn you! Yeah, wizard.
Thank you.
How dare you? All right, nice. Okay. I can throw this guy in the fucking river. Ah.
Hello.
Hanjo will take a shot with his arrow. 9 damage. But Tsurugi is still standing. He coughs up blood and says, "Oh, damn you! Using a bow. You're all cheating. Someone face me with a real sword. Yeah!" And it's Moyasu's go.
Who's not gonna face him with a real
With
sword?
a real sword.
Use lightning.
Fight me in my best course of battle. No.
I don't know. Does that hit? Probably not.
Probably not.
What?
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Tanglefoot too.
That does not.
Is
You have
it
to
a
do
touch
it?
attack
Okay.
though?
Oh, it's a DC 14. Yeah, okay.
It is an attack. Yeah.
And it's
The,
against
the,
his-
D-
It's a touch
Yeah.
attack though.
it's a touch
But it's-
attack. Oh,
yeah,
but
but
it's
touch
a
attack
it's
is
a ranged
higher than-
attack.
Yeah, it's a ranged touch attack.
Okay.
Yeah,
I patched it
it's
as well.
his tack is higher than 10, so it misses. Yes.
Sadness.
Yes. All right. Out of actions. All right.
Says Captain Funny going to staff slapping.
Captain Funny. Oh, yeah.
Moyasu, come back!
I don't want no trouble. Uncle.
Finally away from that fuck.
Moyasu will move to right here, and he will
What are you
Yeah,
talking
are-
about? I'm all
Take a
the way over here.
It's already in action.
No. Is this still 10 feet or is it 15? Like the two diagonals.
It's 15.
It's 15, yeah.
Okay, I'll ready an action to trip him if he moves. If he gets within 10 feet of me.
All right.
I don't
What the hell are you playing?
Now it's Kenji.
I don't know. What do you want from me?
Uh,
I'm playing I'm playing a selfish monk fighter. Honestly, I don't think I've done anything wrong tactically.
No,
I'll
I don't
move
think
over
so.
here and
killed the
do
guy,
a-
so-
Yeah, I have a kill.
Mind you, he dealt 11 damage to a guy and blew his head off.
Oh no, I don't have my rage bonus anymore for damage, but I do want to
Yeah.
fuck him up.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna fuck him up.
You can fuck him up.
him up.
All right, I'm going to sudden charge him.
I love
Alright.
fucking random dudes.
What does fatigue do, by the way?
I take a -1 penalty to AC and my saves, and each action I take during my round increases that penalty by 1.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you charge in and make your attack. Sudden charge.
14.
14 misses.
All right.
Fuck.
10 misses.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. All right. Then it is Sarugi's go. Sarugi is going to power attack. And he's going to power attack Katame. Oh! My dog!
No!
15 to hit Katame.
Yep.
Fuck off from my food.
14
cats.
damage to Katame.
Ow.
Tommy's knocked out.
All right, Katame is knocked out.
So how do the death dying rules work in
So
Pathfinder?
Katame now has dying 1. Yeah.
I have stabilized. I'm gonna get over that. Stabilize.
And then he is going to make another attack at Kenji. And he is going to use combat grab. It misses.
No.
Yeah, he like basically attacks with a sword and like tries to lock him with you, but he misses.
Trying to link two perilous attacks together? Madness.
Madness.
Hmm.
Yaboku.
How many dying can you take before?
4. Dying 4. Yaboku's like, don't touch my dog.
Yeah.
Oh! Bam! And that takes out Tsurugi. Kashong!
And then I move beside Katami.
you can describe how you finish him off.
I do a
If he strikes
I
down
like-
Katame.
I like run up and I'm howling the whole time. I'm like, "Hoo!"
Slash!
Just upper slash, yeah.
Oh. All right, nice.
I love that shotgun blast of a magic missile.
That's it. That's everyone. Combat's over.
Oh, good fight, everyone!
I reach down and stabilize Katame and then pick him up because he's still unconscious.
Kenji
Oh,
reaches
Katame.
over.
How much health does Katame normally have?
14!
14. Oh, okay. Oh, he's at 0 actually. He
Yeah,
actually-
so- he's fine. He
Oh.
just as long as he doesn't
He's
do anything.
staggered
yeah.
or disabled.
Oh, okay. So he's oh, okay. I don't have to stabilize him. He's
Kenji
alright.
uses all
Not
3 of his
mentally
actions
disabled
to
like
pet dog.
Okides is.
Yeah. Okides!
Kenji uses all 3 of his actions next turn to pet dog.
So,
I take a penalty after the first.
so
Mess up a
combat is
little
just
uh,
like-
blood, touch his tail, he bites you.
you guys are standing over the dead or dying bodies of these bandits. What do you guys do?
I pull out. I just walk over and I kneel down over their bodies and I'm singing a prayer to Nuesa to guide their souls, for they have only gone down.
While
the wrong
he's
path.
doing that,
Mo-
I'm going to be
Moyasu-
rooting through their pockets looking for any intelligence.
Moyasu will use produce flame to start another fire and start throwing bodies in the fire.
Kenji's
Only
just gonna,
after I'm done searching them.
Kenji's just
after
gonna
he's
take
done.
his blood rag that he keeps on him and starts wiping off the blood. You have a feeling this is probably white at one point.
You guys find a collective 3 silver pieces on these guys.
Ooh.
Woo! Big money.
That's some
Moving on
big-ass
up.
money. God damn. It's mostly on
I do not
Surugi.
take. That is dishonorable to take from the dead. I do not want any of this blood.
Good deal. We'll split it 4 ways.
Yeah, I agree.
Katame like barks.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, how else are you going to pay for my kibble? Come on. So 1
Get
silver
line,
is.
we hunt, okay?
Yeah, Katame
Yeah.
barks in
I
agreement.
got a whole
with,
bag
like,
full of
Yuboko.
squirrels, man. We're fine.
He's fucking squirrels.
Money wise, 1 silver is how much again?
Is 10 copper.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we have 40 we have 30 copper divided by 4.
Kenji won't take one either. You can just
Nine.
take
We
silver.
can split it up a little later.
All right,
I
we'll
think.
split it 3 ways. Everybody,
Kenji just
Okay.
like looks confused. Like I don't know what it means to be a samurai, but I thought you don't loot poor people.
1 silver for Deki, 1 silver for Arata, and 1 for Moyasu. There we go.
Hizumaru Oki comes back and he's got like
No
2
silver for Oki.
He's got like 2 guys like under his like arms, and he just like drops them on the ground and sees you like kind of looting the corpses or bodies. And he's
I'm not
like,
looting. I'm investigating.
Hey, what? Oki des. And
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going
He's
to.
looting the body.
Actually, in fact, Hiro is the one who finds the 3 silver.
Yeah, apparently. It was like, oh, I'm just tucking him into the eternal sleep, and then just like magically.
I keep all of it.
And all of these guys' swords are actually just like really crappy, rusty, like makeshift, shitty
Okay.
swords. Except for Tsurugi's sword, which is like actual steel. Yeah.
Anything
Um,
special, or is it just a regular katana?
It's just a regular katana. Yeah. It's not magical or fucking plus 12 katana.
Oh!
And Toshiro like walks up and he sees like all the corpses and stuff, and he says, "Well done, Roshigumi. Ah, you make me very proud. We have some very good recruits. This is a fantastic batch. The commander will be pleased to meet you as well."
It
Wasted
was,
men on the battle. These could have been our allies against the enemies, the intruders. A sad day.
I would never count men of this caliber among my allies.
Weren't you just looting corpses?
What are you talking about?
We didn't. Unless we roll a 19, we did not see that shit.
Toshiro like looks at Toshiro like looks at the bodies, and he says,
I got close.
"Most of these men are just peasants, just
Yes.
small folk, not samurai. Except
Simple.
for this one." And he like points at Tsurugi, and like he like kicks him, and like Tsurugi's like, my ribs, my rib injuries. Oh. And he says, "You, for what reason have you taken up a life of banditry?" And Tsurugi's like, I need money, man." After
sense.
Akame took the shogunate, she cut most of us Ronin of low morals out of the army, and I just came back here and was banditing around and stuff. Some people said I put on weight too, but I don't know. I don't know. About
You know, it's not best to lead with your active crimes when being investigated by the cops.
that. Yeah.
Hmm. You
Toshiro,
fought for Akame?
he says yes. I did fight for Akame. Yeah, I did. And he like stands up and he like kind of like kneels and he says, "Wait, you guys are part of the Roshigumi. Well, let me join the Roshigumi."
I look at Totoro, I'm like, I've never heard of him.
Toshiro, in one motion, draws his sword and beheads Tsurugi.
Well,
Wait, can I try to stop him?
You could try.
make a grab check, maybe.
You could try.
What do I need to do?
Athletics roll. Let's just assume that.
Yeah, make like a D20 plus strength. Yeah.
I love Hero. It's great.
Out of character, I really like here. In character, I imagine like my back molars are disintegrating.
You kind of like try and grapple Toshiro, but he like shrugs you off.
There's an after image.
And beheads Tsurugi. He's too muscly. Like when you grab onto him, he's just like
It's sweaty.
and he like sheaves his sword and he says the
Suck it if it's Bushido.
do not need men who can turn coat so easily. And he like looks at the party and he kind of looks at each one of you like kind of meaningfully.
Arana's like writing it down. Won't take people who turn easily.
Hero bows. Now, after these men have so rudely interrupted our celebrations, Captain, may I offer everyone a finely crafted brew made of my own hand. He goes back to the chest, gets out all the brewskis that he's made.
Yes, let us. Ah, fantastic. I like you.
We just get drunk. It's like in the distance. There's just like a burning farm.
Kind of like Hanjo, like kind of.
We saved the day.
Commander,
Let's get drunk.
All right, that brew was not that great.
I take or I cast detect poison before drinking mine.
Commander.
It's not poisonous.
It's like antiseptic.
Vice Commander. Yes.
Vice Commander.
Well, yeah, so just drinks from his
We are
water.
to unite Chusei. We should not focus on killing each other if it is avoidable. Don't you think?
And Toshiro, he like nods and says, "I understand where you're coming from, Yuboku, but we are soldiers first and foremost, and these men are criminals."
But if he is samurai, he deserved his chance to commit seppuku.
He is
He
Ronin.
was no
and a
samurai. Look
Oh.
at him.
He had his opportunity to lead a virtuous path. Instead, he returned to his banditry.
But he was defeated in combat, and he had his option, and we never gave it to him.
Our
Yuboku
option
Sama.
was raid the village or die.
Like Toshiro
Raid the
nods
village and die, or go.
No, I'm talking about after.
like
Capture
let him
him
do like
with
ritual
ours.
execution, and like Toshiro says, "Yuboku-sama, I see that you are one for tradition, and I respect that. Next time, we will give him the opportunity, and you can be his second." To cut off basically doing like ritual suicide. You have to cut open your stomach, but if you can't, your second like cuts off.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's like a third who like stabs him through the heart.
And the fourth, they go for your feet and et cetera, just down the line.
Yeah. It just kind of.
I've never understood the third concept. I feel like a second should be. Well, I guess if they can't cut through your head.
It's for like really ceremonial like kind of stuff.
I believe that when he offered the turncoat on his allegiances, he forfeited any honor that he had as a samurai. Surely you must agree that his honor was forfeit. His title as a samurai was invalid.
Yeah, I mean,
It feels strange to agree with the Deki, but I think he's right. That cat is on the fucking on the bed frame behind me. Motherfucker.
There he
He
goes.
was just-
Alex, get down from there.
Kenji's like, I don't really know what it means to be a samurai, so I'll follow along.
I do not either.
Well, Kenji, considering the way that you cut down these men, you're learning fast.
Oh, I mean that's easy. Anyone can
Yes,
pick
you
up.
charge into battle with great abandonment.
Wild abandon. Yeah.
I'm surprised you lived, honestly.
This is kind of
You
my
should
first to bear.
you should count yourself lucky.
Oh, I mean,
Here, have this beer to assuage your wounds.
I'll be right back.
he's like, oh, thank you.
That
Hanzo,
stop,
And,
please.
and he does go over to Rada and bows. This is he really appreciates you cleaning his handkerchief because like now that you can see, it's actually like very like nice and fancy.
oh, it's
My mother made this for me.
oh,
I figured it would cut down on the possible infection from the wounds you
Yeah.
take.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stain it again.
I will clean it.
So Captain, Vice Captain, are we here to fight enemies within or enemies without?
I am just a soldier, but the commander will know more, and he'll be able to brief you. We'll meet up with the commander at the forest rendezvous tomorrow. Today we shall rest here in the village.
Would it be a nobility lore to know who the commander is, or is it common knowledge?
No, it's neither of those because he hasn't even or anything.
Society?
You could roll it, but it's like kind of impossible since he hasn't
He's-
given you any hints who it is.
He's being a sneaky boy.
Yeah.
We will celebrate with the people of this village tonight, raise their morals, and leave them as heroes off to war to fight for the shogun.
Yeah, the peasants are actually like really happy and like they like give you guys like food and like they let you stay in like the village and stuff, the Heson's building. And stuff.
Arata will go through and try and like anyone who's had like anything broken or anything like that, we'll
Yeah.
go through like I can cast just light mendings or cast mending on things to.
So does anyone go to the back entrance behind the building
The one where there's where
where
Murakami
was?
killed all those
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I have not, but I will.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
when you
I was
what
gonna
does
say,
Kenji do?
he's trying to play as shamisen, but still fucked up from his crackhead.
Fuck, it's so broken.
Oh, sorry, mending is a level 1 spell, not a.
Actually,
cantrip.
can't you mend the shamisen?
I don't. It's a level 1 spell, not a cantrip. I thought it was a
that
cantrip.
means I
Oh.
can't cast it for you.
Is your musical instrument broken? I can fix it. I have tools within my chest here. He pulls out a crafter's tool set.
It's like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't fix it.
It's okay.
Here, I can
It's
attempt.
broken beyond repair.
Arata uses your tools to fix it.
No,
No, you don't.
these are my tools.
Fine, then I'll go into town and I'll buy some tools.
You could have aided me.
But all right, fine, I'll aid you.
All right.
With that.
I will accept your aid graciously.
And he's just kind of like blushes a little bit, like, oh, thank you, Tim.
You're very welcome. Your music will cheer the people and our group.
What he said.
Okay, who's ready to get drunk?
So when
What he said.
when Arata goes behind the building, he sees Murakami, and kind of like scattered around in the back of the building are bodies of like bandits, and there's like 5 bandits, and all of them have like their limbs like twisted and broken, or their heads like twisted like 180 degrees, basically.
I
And they're all
wonder
like
what happened.
one's like crushed in like a bush, like one is like in a tree, like one is in like the river, like just head first, like legs up. And you see Murakami, and he's like writing something with like a pen on like in like a book. And he turns to you and he says, "Must springtime fade? Then cry all birds and fishes, cold pale eyes or tears." And he like
as a text appears on the screen.
yeah.
Yuboku is going around going to all the bodies anyways, and he's saying prayers over them to Kitsu to release his tricky grip on them for tricking them to become bandits.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
so I'm sure I come upon this scene as well, and I'm just
Yeah.
like untangling the bodies
Yeah,
and
you gotta like pull them out of
taking
trees and stuff. Yeah.
taking them to the fire and dumping them, and yeah, as I'm saying, doing my sing-song prayers. And if no one's around, I don't translate. I just do everything in Yabu.
Yeah, I'm
It
just.
looks like none of them, like from what Yuboku you can tell from like hunting and stuff, none of
Mhm.
them were cut with a sword.
Hmm.
They all died from like having their limbs like broken or like severe hemorrhaging, basically.
Does like just upon like casual glance, is his sword actually like blunt?
So when you you go perception, yeah.
I mean, I would prefer not because my perception's been shit.
Okay, you don't have to roll perception. When you look at his sword, you notice that like his sword is like tied up. There's like a ribbon.
Oh, it's
like,
piece
tying
bonded.
it into it. Yeah, it's piece bonded. Yeah, and it looks like very like elaborate kind of like a very high quality sword. Tatori. Tatori.
It is a tale
Grapple
of
monks
Google this
continue.
time.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you guys celebrate the night, and during the night, you guys can like, I'll give each of you guys like an action during the night. Basically, you guys can like interact with any of the other characters, like the villagers. I'll give each of you guys 3 actions, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll just go in order of the initiative we had. So Moyasu, what do you want to do during like the night?
What do I want to do?
I'll actually just make it 1 action because it's
Yeah, there's-
nighttime.
I will go talk to Tojiro.
You'll go talk to Toji. Okay, cool. So you approach the vice commander, and the vice like oiling his rifle and like maintaining his like sword and stuff, basically.
Vice Commander,
Yes.
how
young
far
Miyasu.
to the rendezvous tomorrow?
It should only take half a day's march.
And do we anticipate any other trouble?
Not from these group of bandits, but I will tell you that there are men who are looking for us. You
That doesn't
already,
surprise me.
You already know quite a bit, don't you, young Moyasu?
Some. I know some.
Our mission is to protect a very important member of the government, and there are many threats to his life.
And do you think this group is capable of the task?
He like looks at like the entire party and he says, at least to get him to the capital, but we'll need more men. We'll need more swords.
You have my word, I'll stay away from that one. And he jerks his head over towards Decky.
And yeah, he like looks over and he says,
Oh, why are you so angry?
I do not know much about the history of the eastern region, but I can tell there is enmity between your clans. But remember what I said. We are all Roshigumi now. We all serve the shogunate.
I will do as you and my lord command.
Aw, yeah, Moyasu! Getting soldier points! Building bond points with Toshiro! Toshiro, like, he, like, claps you on the shoulder. Good, good. Now, get some rest. You did well today. Yeah. Alright, and then, after Moyasu was,
Techie.
yes, Hero. Hero!
On the beach.
I need a hero.
I used my action on Moyasu.
Okay, so I'm gonna go drinking with the townsfolk.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be using. I have a feat. I have a feat. It's called pickpocket.
Go steal from the poor people.
So I'm not gonna steal from the people. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be playing drinking games, and I'm gonna be
Okay,
cheating.
okay.
I'm gonna be cheating.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
It's much better.
I'm not stealing from them. They're giving me their money in an unfair game. They just don't realize it. But I'll only play with people that are much more drunk than me.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
So I'll just make a thievery check, I guess, and we'll see how it goes.
Let's
Alright.
play cards, and if you drink my back alley moonshine, you won't remember tomorrow.
You're pretty mediocre.
Yeah, you get like 2 coppers, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
The peasants didn't have that much money anyway. They're like,
Turns out people don't trust deckies.
yeah. So if you go around like kind of proclaiming that you're like a Deki, since you're in Mikado Province, they really don't worry that much because most of Deki was in like the northeast. But
Yeah. Well, I do. I don't hide who I am.
they're just like, oh, Lord Samurai. But then like some like say like, oh, Deki, was it Deki destroyed? And they all like kind of seem confused.
It has been some time since my family has had any honor. I am here to regain the honor of my family.
I love his fucking voice.
It's also pretty great.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
best.
son. Oh yeah.
The only problem is when I try to imitate as a joke, I just sound like a used camel salesman.
Okay.
Use Campbell.
Well, 2 copper. I'll count. I'll count that as a successful night.
Nice. Okay, and then who was next?
Kenji, I think.
Kenji. Yeah.
So Kenji feels awkward because he's still not really a samurai and he's more of a farming boy. So he's just gonna go out into the village and just kind of help people like lift heavy shit and.
Oh, nice.
Like
Okay,
basic
so while you're
chores
doing
and
that, you do that, and then
That's what he
Izumaru
knows.
Oki is also helping out with that. Like he's picking up like broken like wooden pillars or whatever, and like putting them back in place and stuff. And when he sees you doing it too, he's like, "Oh, that's really nice of you." Izumaru Oki desu. Watashi wa Oki.
It's like you can speak normal. That's fine.
Nani?
Or you can be
Oki
like
desu.
that and just kind of like goes back to silently helping villagers carry heavy shit.
Or you can be like that. You can roll a. Is there like an insight check?
There's probably something like that.
Let's see.
If this guy hasn't learned any Chusein in 6 years, that's his own fault.
Uh,
I guess it would be perception.
I guess
There
it
is a
depends.
perception skill.
It'd probably depend. Like, is it like? I have like a diplomacy as an option, but I don't know if that's just,
It's just like I guess it's just like perception. You can roll perception, I guess.
Or society.
Or
sorry there.
society. Yeah, either one.
Well,
Oh,
society's like recall knowledge.
oh, roll
I think it's-
perception. No, I did not do
Okay.
well.
All right.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, Izumaru Oki. Yeah,
Hmm.
Oki desu. That's it.
Dumb
but
as
you
shit.
guys kind of work together and like rebuild some barns and stuff like
Yep.
that. Oki is very strong. Yeah, very strong. Yep. All right, and then after
For the first time in a long time, I feel normal.
yeah, and
De-
like the
definitely not thinking about the monk's hand I broke before I had to come out on my samurai adventure.
after you like finish like putting stuff up, like some of the peasants like give you like some sweets.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And like Oki takes it, and like Oki's like, "Whoa, Oki desu," and like puts it up to like his mask, and then he's like, "Oh, and he like slowly puts it in his pocket.
Why don't you just take the mask off?
Oki, yes.
You can understand.
Oki.
You can understand what I'm
He
saying.
is probably extremely ugly underneath that mask.
And then he like
He's like-
slowly starts
like-
to walk
It's
away.
like, do you speak
Oki.
Chusein? Do you speak elf? Like as he says that in Elvish.
Okay, I will pay you this shiny copper piece for those candies.
Oki. He like leaves.
And I just like Kenji just goes to like one of the villagers. Like, was he dropped?
So like there's like an old lady, and she said, "Oh, him? It is hard to pretend to be something you're not. Here, have some sweets." She gives you like a dango.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It's
Yeah,
like-
you're welcome.
It's like,
I guess maybe we can just put in stat rules for certain things. Like we don't everything.
Not the fuck did Omae fucking Masu.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oversh's
You
bachelor
G-side
party?
bitch,
Why do I feel like Oki was at Oversh's bachelor party?
He was.
he was a stripper.
Yeah. No, I thought Oki hung out with us. I thought Oki was friends with the party.
He was, but he just only ever said Oki and Days.
Yeah.
He's
What do all those words mean?
It's a good fucking question because I don't know either.
I imagine that like
Oh.
Chusein is like Japanese adjacent enough that like he's saying something. He's like that's not right. That's not words. Okay, it's fine, bro. It's cool. All right, I think that's it for
Right.
Kenji.
Okay, Kenji, and then after Kenji is Yuboku, I think. Yeah.
I want to talk to Kenji.
All right, Yuboku's gonna talk to Kenji.
Oh,
Yeah. So I after Kenji gets done, like I'm eating and stuff, and then I see he's done with the village stuff,
Enjoying
and then
my
that's when I go
sweets.
to talk to him.
So I go to talk to you after you're done with you're helping the villagers, and I'm like,
It's like, oh, hi. Hello.
I see you feel out of place.
Yeah. Do you want some sweets? Because I got like a box.
Also, I believe you are possessed by Pouchy. Will you let me pray with you?
Thank you for the candy. You're possessed.
So that's a no, you don't want sweets.
I will eat sweets with you.
Okay.
While you're talking to Kenji,
And then I'll light a pipe too, and I'm like passing it back and forth between us. And you don't have to pray. I'm just offering. I don't know, but you.
Hanjo,
I don't smoke. I only
Hanjo.
drink.
You drink,
Yeah.
and then I hand you my water skin.
It's like,
drink water.
It's not water.
Well, while you're talking to Kenji,
It's probably
Hanjo
like
shows
grape
up.
wine that I made in the wild.
bathtub hooch.
And
Monkey booze.
Hanjo is holding a pigeon, and he like hands it. He like presents it to Yuboku, and it looks like he like shot it with like an arrow. And use your pigeon.
Ah, dinner. Would you
He
both
says-
join me?
He says, "Yes, it would be a pleasure."
And you, Genji?
Sure.
All right. And then I like stack up a fire, cast burning palm on my hand, and like start the fire up.
Yeah.
And then I like take the feathers and I put them in a pouch for resources for later.
Yeah. Okay. So when you do that, like Hanjo, it looks like he's watching you intently and like nodding.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, and then like I'm taking the bones, or like as I'm like peeling the meat off into like a stew that I'm making, I take the bones and I'm putting them in a different pouch, except for the skull with the
Goes in the
with
headset.
with the brains. I'm just like warming that one up in my hand, and then I offer it to Hanju since he caught the catch. Would you like its knowledge?
Yeah. He like takes it. Yeah. And then he like eats it, and he winces a little bit less. Yeah.
You know, I still don't know anything about being a samurai, but this doesn't feel right.
This is the ancient.
As he just looks around and just sees his motley crew, he's like, this doesn't seem right.
This is not samurai. This is before samurai. Yaibu, traditional Chusei. I see. Hey, I like point to your ears.
Okay.
What is your heritage?
Let's not talk about it.
I understand. We have only known each other for one combat. But one day I hope you to trust me. Mine is... I ignored my heritage for a long time. And it's time to get back to those traditions. Mm-hmm.
Is that why you
Chusei
wear a
will only
wolf?
be stronger for it.
Okay.
Do you have questions on being samurai? I am. But it's hard to answer. I've been samurai for a long time. Over many moons, over many winters, I guess is the better way to put it. Over 40 winters. 40
wow.
plus.
You are significantly older than I am.
I have had grandchildren. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Grandchildren. Yes.
Why did you say that in the past tense?
I don't know their fate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is. And I like stare into the fire and then like look away, and then I'm like, again, we could talk about sad times later. Tonight is celebration for our victory.
Katame like presses up against you.
No.
Yeah. I like nudge against Katame and like, yeah.
I try to pet Katana.
Yeah, Katame lets you pet him, probably.
Yay.
You ate the squirrel. This is how I know who's gonna look. Katame probably likes the people that ate the squirrel head.
Yeah. I definitely didn't have my fire breath sear it, so I didn't taste anything, but I definitely could.
You ate it. It doesn't matter. I don't
Ashes.
care how you ate it.
Just put it in nature's easy bake oven.
Ashes.
Have you always had that rage?
Ever since I was born. That's why I'm here, to figure out how I can lose it. Just like my father did.
Pouchy has been in you for a long time. Yes.
What is Pouchy?
The bull, Kume. He makes you insane.
Does he have anything to do with fire?
Well, he does cause stomach ailments. And seizures. And frenzied dancing, but mainly insanity, which is what I've witnessed you doing better.
God, I love you.
I think I only have the frenzy insanity part sometimes.
Okay. No stomach ailments.
No? He just like looks down and is like, no?
Well, I will pray to the Kume and see which maybe and see if there is more than Pouchy in your
Yeah.
spirit. You said fire breath.
If you think you could fix this, yeah, I'll do whatever you need.
I will ponder.
I'm tired of. Let's just keep it with that.
Yes. Well, the stew is done, and then I like pour the pigeon stew into the bowls, everyone's bowls. And yep, we eat up.
He's like,
Nice.
yep, still bad, but thank you.
Still bad. Yeah.
Hey, wait! I don't know if my cooking's bad. Let me roll survival.
All right. Actually, roll survival.
So survival would just be cooking. I think you'd have to have like a thing for cooking good.
You know what's always great for
Okay, this batch didn't turn out that well.
you know what's always great for flavoring things? Magic.
Yeah, prestidigitation, baby. All right. Speaking of which,
I didn't hack prestidigitation today.
Arata is last.
So Arata, he's basically been kind of like circling around, and like he was helping out with some of the citizenry stuff while Kenji and Oki were helping out, and I just wanted to like roll a crafting check to basically help repair some stuff.
Okay, sure.
Didn't do a great job, but
Yeah.
he's not necessarily the best blacksmith.
Yeah.
But he tries. So he does go to make sure that Hiroshi, the guy who's stabling his horse, considering his house was on the outside of town, he went to go check on him and make sure that he's not, dead.
He's not dead. Yeah. When you show up, yeah, he is not dead and is not on fire. The stables are okay, and your horse is still there.
Great. So after that, I ask him if he needs anything repaired, try to help out the best I can.
He says, "Oh no, Lord Samurai, please!" And he actually tries to give you back the coppers you gave him, and he says, "You taking care of those terrible bandits was more than enough help for us. The tigers and the stags are too busy fighting each other to take care of the land anymore."
The tigers and the stags have been fighting for a while. Yes.
He looks around and he says, "Yes, the Lord."
I'll walk inside with him and talk with him some.
All right.
So
Yes.
I set out my tea set and everything.
Oh, nice. Mhm.
Well, this is just to soften him up with
Oh!
nice and shit.
Butter him up real good.
Soften him up. Get in there.
I know the Tokugawa lands have been under quite a lot of stress as of late due to the change in leadership. What else do you know that's been going on?
Well, after the shogun came through these lands, the Toragawa opposed her, and she cut down the lord of the Toragawa. She left in his place the young boy. Hideaki Toragawa is now the governor of Mikado province, but he is just a child, and the man who truly governs this place is the lord of the Tanada.
It was what's his name? I remember the actual. It was something like. It was something. I thought it was something with an F. I don't know. I don't remember his name specifically, but I know who you're talking about.
Masayuki Tanada. Masayuki Tanada.
He was the one that married the chick that was running away.
He was
yeah.
the father of
Oh.
that guy. Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
So he's the current regent of the Tokugawa lands.
Yeah, he's like the guardian of the young Lord Tokugawa. So he's basically calling all the shots.
I heard great tales of his son's prowess in battle in the Eastern Campaign.
Yes, Lord Muraki Tanada is the heavenly spear of Chusei. None have been able to match his spearman work, but I'm an old man. I saw the man who came before him, the watchdog of Yokohama, Jigen Igaki. The master
I've also
of the
heard
spear.
of his deeds, especially even after his maiming at the. Who was it that maimed him? It was one of the Tokugawas, wasn't it not?
It was at the capital, actually. Like during the
Oh yeah.
well, while taking the capital, yeah, he was maimed by like the yeah. Lord Igaki retired from the battlefield, but still a competent man, a great loyal minister. If only we had him as a lord, he would have taken care of those bandits right. In fact, he would have ridden out himself. One arm and one leg as it is.
Where is Muraki Tanada nowadays? I always understood him as to be a man of the people. It seems odd for the Tokugawa lands to go untended.
Indeed. Lord Tanada sent him to the front lines, though. He is a great warrior and fighting in the south now against the encroaching armies.
And Masuki Tanada does not make moves to tend his own grove?
He is still too busy fighting the tigers that are left. There are many who have ripped off their houris and taken these 3 stripes, marks of their rebellion.
3 stripes, isn't that this is gonna be like a recall knowledge thing. That's the mark of the Keldon expeditionary force, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like 3 lances. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
like, that's like separate from this, yeah.
Okay.
It's more like they do like 3 slashes, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Tiger.
Tiger claw.
Oh, Tiger's Claw.
Like
Okay.
a tiger claw.
Okay.
And he actually like shows you one. Like he's like, of course.
Is it like a propaganda thing?
Yeah, it's almost like, I would be executed for this, but Lord Samurai, it seems that you and these men who call themselves the Roshigumi can speak to the Shogun. Perhaps you could make a case for us. The small folk are suffering while the lords play their games.
What kind of backfield is it? It's 3 tiger slashes across like what? Red sun?
Yeah, so it's actually like it's like a tiger on a red sun with the 3 slashes over the tiger. Like it's like the old Tokugawa symbol, but it has like strikes over it. Basically, like saying that even though the Tokugawa are destroyed, they will continue to fight.
Right. Hishiro, I do not punish those who aid me in our venture. If ever you come across anyone who may have knowledge that could lead us to helping the small folk against this rebellion and all the other things to try and bring peace back to Chusei, I would never act against them for them bringing forth knowledge to me.
Oh, thank you, Lord Samurai. What is your name?
I'm Arata Kakusareta.
You picked like the hardest name.
I know.
Kakusereta. Thank you, Arata-sama. And he like bows to you.
So like I kind of do a smaller bow back to him.
Yeah.
I must be on my way though. There are other matters to attend to tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate your work with my horse. Tomorrow we will be leaving, and I will come for him.
All right. Cool.
So Arata will leave, and he'll head back to like the headsman house.
All right. Sweet. Okay. All right, and that is it for the night.